Hello, everyone. I have to apologize for today's lighting and my hair. I didn't do anything with it after I got out of the shower. I actually had it all spiked up like Jimmy Neutron for work. But when I got home, I was cold and aggravated, and the first thing I wanted to do after I ate was take a shower. I did nothing with it. And I told you, when I don't style it, it doesn't look as stellar. It's basically, I'm like I said, I'm growing out my undercut. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you just tuned in, my name is Boomer. I play games, and I mostly stick to sci-fi and fantasy. Well, I mean, okay, I think it's working now. I'm watching three particular lights flicker. Yeah, I'm watching three particular lights flicker on my yeah. Well, I just dropped frames again. Guys, the show might not go on today. I mean, we're only like a minute or two in, and it's been problem after problem after problem. Now, I did turn off my VPN, and as soon as I turned off my VPN, I mean, as soon as I hit disconnect and quit, I watched everything disconnect, both the game and Streamlabs. So, yeah. I don't think I can use my VPN when I'm streaming, first of all. I'm gonna have to just let it run without a VPN. I'd gotten for the longest time, I'd gotten to where I wasn't using my VPN anymore, like ever. And and I want to say that I wasn't having as many problems with my internet. But whenever I run my VPN while I'm streaming, it's nothing but problems. Care about that. But if you guys could just let me know if everything looks fine right now. I think. All right, we're gonna run. What else does she have? She has dash and balance. All right, he has starfall and balance. I think we're gonna go with. Where did Jimmy go? Jimmy's tired today. Jimmy had. Oh, let me tell you something. Jimmy almost ran his mouth at his day job today. Very nearly. I I very nearly went off on a I'll call him a coworker. Let's. Why is it not? Wait, you have too many. Oh, I have too many active followers. Never mind. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to wait. I think I ended up Druids of the Claw. Is this the guy that does the upgrades? I'm trying to see. Huh. This is gonna cost $1,000. Almost at $1,000. Okay, we'll do Daughters of Cenarius, I think. I don't know. This is like newly recruited Druids of the Claw become Keepers of the Grove and gain wild growth. Jeez Louise. Okay. We'll do this one, I think. And we won't be able to get that until tomorrow. I'm dropping frames still. I don't know what's going on today with my internet, but it's definitely pissing me off. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna overcome adversity. We're just gonna power through it. And I'm gonna have to I gotta get rid of someone. I'm trying to see. Starfall and Solar Beam. Skull Bash. dash and starfall stampeding work. I think I'm actually I'm gonna get rid of, I'm gonna deactivate Gnarlex, I think. Alright, so now we'll be able to send them out on missions. Yes.
How can I help your moon?
Gone. Well, just as I thought. Trash. So I'm coming to get you, Boomer, and I mean your gig. I feel like I should know that reference. I feel like I should, but it's been a day. I promise it has been a day. This costs 150 for 5? No, sorry about it. 100. You know what? I don't even need the XP because I have my XP turned off. Ding dang it. Ding dang it. Okay, so we will go back to our... Wait! I forgot. We planted some seeds. Oh, they're coming to get you, Barbara. That's right. All right, we got some... what is this? This is probably going to be that damn brute. And I don't know what this is. Sun Blossom Petal. What does that do? Reduces all damage taken while on the Broken Isles and Argus by 10% for 1 hour. Now, that's pretty cool. Oh, I've got, oh. I've got stuff here. Okay. All right. Wait, let me plant some new seeds. And then let's flippity flip flop back over here. I don't think I can actually put... Why is Archdruid in my loon higher than Brawl? Brawl's been doing combat with me. But you know what, Brawl? No, I'll do it with him. I'll give him some gear, will I? I can't put any gear like equipment pieces on them, but I can upgrade his... Oh wait. Oh wait. Let me Follower isn't max level. Oh, they have to be max level in order for me to use these? Well, dang it. All right, well, let's go to Dalaran real quick. Let's drop some stuff off in the bank. We're coming for your gig, Boomer. Are you up here? Oh, he's downstairs. I thought I could have sworn I heard him. Okay. Okay. Let's go grab... No, let's go deposit some stuff into the bank. And then we'll get back to Helheim. We have to go run through Helheim. That'll probably take most of the stream. Sorry about it, but it probably will. Regents. Let's deposit all regents. It's not a lot. All right, so I don't need this or this or this. Oh, I might actually use... You know what? I didn't think about the armor that I've been picking up the last... Oh, well, actually, the last... I don't know what you would call it, but the last time we played was before this newest part of the pre-patch. The pre-patch is coming out in mini patches, basically. And the latest mini patch has changed some of the eye level stuff. Like gear that normally would be crap gear, suddenly the attributes, I guess you could say, are pretty damn good. So we're going to look at all the gear in a minute and see if we can use any of it. And then, oh, this is garbage, right? Yeah, that's all garbage. Oh, that's garbage? It is all garbage. Okay. Not mad about it. And that's a ring that I cannot use. I'm just double checking. What is that? Instantly grow deadly thorn at the target area. Oh wait, you know what? We're gonna hold on to that. We damn sure are gonna hold on to that. What is this? Oh, excuse me. No, I don't need that. I don't need... Wait. It doesn't work. I just wanted to see. Because they added some stuff that wasn't active yet. Like, just out of curiosity, I want to look real quick in the guild bank. There's not a lot in here. Let me see something. Okay, like, these are... I wonder if I can... Yeah, see this? This is all stacking now. I probably... You know what? Just for fun. Just for fun. I'm gonna mess with my my guild masters. They're gonna have a quick look in the guild bank here, and all they're gonna see is like a handful of mats, and they're gonna be like, someone robbed us, and I'm gonna be like, no, nobody robbed you. It's just new stack sizes. Thank you very much. Yeah, those can't stack. Sold us, sold us. See, all this stuff now stacks into much higher stacks. This is nuts, isn't it? Look, that was all really... I mean, all of these empty slots were all full. Now they're not. Isn't that bonkers? That is just bonkers. Look at all the room that I just freed up. Just doing that. That is so freaking nuts, isn't it? Rating crafts. Are these stackable? They are! Oh, I'm so pranking my guild masters. I really hope that they take this as the joke it's intended to be. Let's just say that. I'm not trying to withdraw anything. I'm trying to... Okay. Yeah, these are stackable. I really hope they take this in the lightheartedness that it's intended to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really hope they don't get mad that I'm, like, just restacking this stuff. Like, this is all stackable. Look at this. Before, you could only stack stuff to 200. Now you can stack it to 1,000. Do you know how handy that is? That's so freaking handy. Oops. That's so handy. This is amazing. I love this. Like, who wouldn't look at how much cleaner the bank is already looking. Oh god, my legs. My legs are really hurting now. Those are... Now you can only do it with crafting materials. Materials only. You can't do it with like stuff that's already made or gear or like potions or anything like that. Like fishing poles, nothing like that. Oh, speaking of which, you guys want to see something? Okay, like I brought up my professions, right? If I go into my fishing journal, if you notice, I have this little spot right here for a fishing rod. Now watch. I can click on my fishing rod. It goes up here now. Now I have an extra slot available in my bag. Now if I go into jewel crafting, if I have a profession tool, which I don't actually have my profession tool, it's supposed to... Wait, why don't I have a profession tool? Let's go grab one. I want to show you guys this. This is kind of cool. Staves, wands. I need to find a general merchandiser. Oh, and also, whatever you equip in that slot... Now, if I go into combat, I will still pull out my crossbow, right? But if I'm running around in werewolf form, my fishing pole is now on my back. That is so cool. That's not it either. Where's the... Okay, this is general merchandise. Trade supplies. That's what I meant to say. Alright, so I need... Now that I've gotten rid of all of that, I need a jeweler's tool set, right? Now I have a jeweler's tool set. If I go into my jewel crafting, you see it has a slot right here for profession tool. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. It won't let me just click on it. So all I gotta do is, bam, oh, it goes there, my bad. Profession accessory, not tool. So, wait. Where did it go? Did it go in my mining journal? Or mining? No. Mining journal. That's where it went. It went into my mining journal. So now if you're running around with a profession or several professions, whatever, Now, archaeology is the only one that didn't get an upgrade. But all these others have upgrades. Like cooking has an accessory and a tool. I don't know what those are, honestly. Unless it's like a cooking hat. That's all I can think of. But yeah, they you can now, and now since the last thing I equipped was my mining pick, it's showing up on one side, which that's fine. That's fine. When I go into like my animal form, it doesn't follow me. I'm just saying. But that's kind of cool that they added that one little thing to kind of like really sort of role play your character. It says I'm dressed in mining equipment, which I'm not really, but it's cool to see that on your buff bar. All right, so let's fly back to, wait, I'm sorry. One more thing. So sorry. I meant to check this equipment. Now I can use these shoes. No, not that. I can't wear that. I can't wear that. Can I wear this? Oh, this is actually a good little ring. All right, we're going to replace the Azonite Loop of the Fire Flash because it's level 46 and that's level 117. My eye level's about to jump. Watch. It went to 101. Some of the other gear that I have might be low level. The bracers, for one thing. They haven't... Okay, and my helmet. They haven't quite gotten the... Alright, the closest place, that's... Yeah, this is Helheim, right? Stormheim, excuse me. The closest place, I guess, is Skyfire Camp. They haven't quite gotten the levels leveled out for all the different expansions. Everything went back to kind of like its original levels, basically. They haven't smoothed that out yet. Like, the leveling is fine. The leveling is fine. You'll level the right way. But gear drops are going to be a little either under or overpowered considering on which expansion you're leveling through. And the actual gear level itself, like you might do Burning Crusade content and loot a ring that's like level 40. And then on another tune, run it through Legion content and loot a ring almost identical to it in terms of stats, but it'll have like a level of 120. So that's one of the things we're running across. They haven't quite gotten the levels where they need to be yet for the gear. In fact, I can craft gear that's comparable to drops I'm getting. Like I can craft I don't know, a piece of chest armor that has the same stats as something that would drop off an animal I killed, but it's a different eye level. That's nuts. That's just nuts. And it seems like everyone is logging in and out. Bjornax, Seth Gert, Nakiel, Potts, Vado, and me. Okay. Now, oh, you're going to take over? Should I go after that Laystone? I think I will. I think what I'll do is... Why can't I go into cat form? Okay, there we go. Gotcha. The only complaint I have right now is I hate that I go out of shapeshift form in order to mine. Before, you could just fly over to whatever you wanted to mine, and you would just hover over it, and then you'd see the little bar, and then you would get your ore or whatever, you know, you were looking for. Wait, where am I? I need to go back to... Wait, where was I? I was here! Hauswald. I probably should have flown to Valdisdal, but it's alright. Where's Veldistal? Am I going the right way? It's this way. Okay, making sure. You're gonna take over my gig? How are you taking over my gig, Eric? What are you doing? Wouldn't I like to know? I would like to know. That's why I asked. So there, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Oh, it's so dark and murky here. Look how... Ooh, I don't like this. Okay. We're almost there. We're heading... I promise, we're heading to... I'm just looking for the... I was looking for that ore, but I'm not concerned about it now. We're headed to Helheim. We're going to become ghosts, people. Wait, is that who I think it is? Oh, how many guys are there? Oh, wait. Oh, no. This Fjorlag the Graves Chill, it is technically a rare or elite, whatever. Well, not really. You have to find another time. So not to compete with you. Oh, are you coming to Twitch? Are you about to start streaming? I'm excited for that now. I'll definitely follow you. You know that. Do it, dude. I still say you should do like a knitting or crochet one and call it bitch knits. I'm just saying. That would be too funny. Defeat Runeseer Faljar in Housevold. Alright, let's go into kitty cat mode. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, doing. Those of you who have never seen that commercial won't get that reference.
The god king is not worthy of the halls of valor.
Who's that? Oh, a shielder. He spit on it. He's into that. Ooh, I'm not into that.
Destroy this usurper, and I will grant you my
To stop me? I am the master of the rage.
Get to power, champion. Destroy it.
My armies are eternal.
Sister, charm. Show this power the meaning of victory and
Got it. Oh, I was about to get him again. That would have killed him. And I can't do anything.
No, you can't.
We've sealed our fate.
You and this outside.
No!
Helheim awaits.
Now we go to Helheim. And the lore with Helheim is it's run by Helja, who was Odin's, I believe, first Valkyr and like adopted daughter or something. And it didn't end well. Where's my little... Oh, wait. Let's grab that. Those will give you a little teeny tiny buff. Where's the, where's my little guardian? Is he not with me? That sucks. Kenya, just attack! Kill him! Jesus! Alright, now they're going up here. This guy has a plan. He's going to tell me his plan. What does it say? My soul belongs to Helia? Hell yeah, it does. Haha. Okay, so I'm kind of hustling a little bit because when I end the stream, I'm going to be throwing on socks and shoes and a jacket and going back to work. Only for a little bit. I'm going to be I've got to go do an order for my day job real quick. What does it say? All damage increased by 2, health regen increased by 2, haste increased by 2. I gotta get some more of those. Can I please? Just, there we go. Oh, I just realized. I'm attacking the guy, not the dog. The dog is what's hurting me. Yep. Fucking. Kill that damn dog. And those are stacking, apparently. Oh, they do stack. Okay. Alright, well. There's that. Now, numbers have been tweaked a teensy bit. And I mean a teensy bit.
In your blood.
So, I'm not quite putting out the numbers that I was before. Also, when you free these guys, for the first couple of seconds, they'll attack guys around the area. So it's always best to go ahead and like follow them, because they'll start attacking something, kind of like drawing the enemy. But they don't last very long. Where's he going? Who's he going after? That one? Oh, Jesus Christ! Let's open this door and basically it's like opening a can of whoop ass. Oh my God. Can you not? Alright, so. We're doing okay. We're not like the best in the world, but we're doing alright. Oh, I forgot I gotta do those seeds. I'm more worried about absorbing that thing. Oh, I forgot I can. Yeah, let me go see if I can't do that on these guys. Yes, queen. Oh wait, not that. It might be. Hey, Robbie. I was just talking about you on my last stream. I was saying that I needed you to clip some stuff. I had some funny moments. I completely forgot about the cursed bones that I was supposed to be picking up. I was so busy trying to save people. So when you go back into work after your stream, can Joseph take over? I mean, if he knew how, he might. He's got to figure out his niche for streaming. Like right now, he just hangs out. But as much as I love him, and you guys know I do, he can be kind of boring. He can be kind of boring. I don't mean it ugly. I'm just saying, like, he's not as animated. Oh, I thought. Oh, you know what? I wasn't in prowl mode. I thought I was because I'm a ghost. I'm just here for the bones. I'm just here for the bones. Son of a bitch. I was trying not to do that. That's not what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. I get so flustered when I hit the wrong button. It just snowballs into bad things. All right, we're at 5 bones. I keep forgetting about my little seeds. Oh, I hate when the last little bit of health they have lasts forever. Let me save this guy. I need 3. Nobody is as animated as you are. That's true. I try really hard to, like, be fun. I have my moments. I feel like when I'm in the middle of, like, a battle or something, I tend to, like, lose my animation because I'm, like, concentrating on what's going on. But, I mean, that's to be expected, really. Now, normally, I don't go after the rares at my level, but once I leave this area, I'm not to return, basically. So, I am going to kill as many of the rares here as I can. Oh, also, I forgot I can heal and throw my little seeds out. That damn crawler is just attacking me. Oh, now he's... You know what? I'm going to kill that damn crawler. You attacked me, and all I was doing was minding my own business. So you about to get it now, bitch. Oh, he just keeps... He keeps timing out. Okay, well, then I'll just get away from him. Screw you. I need 2 more of these damn bones. Oh, there's some right there. Yeah, that's true. It does kind of come naturally. It's one of those things where, like, it's just from, like, being younger and being the one that was kind of, like, picked on and whatnot. I always tried to, like, if people were giving me attention, it was because I was making them laugh, that sort of thing. Which is coping. That's masking and coping, just saying. Oh, I forgot. There's a rare in here. We're gonna go try to kill it. I forgot. I forgot! Alright, let's go kill the... Fenry is his name. And we're gonna reduce all damage we take. How about that? Hey, like them apples. Yes, queen! Oh, I didn't like it. I just didn't like... Well, I didn't like that either. It's a good thing I had my, let's turn on bark skin too, shall we? Alright, so... Got him! Bye! What is that? Mastery? I don't care about mastery. I just wanted to, kill that thing. We're going into prowl mode because now it's time to go turn these quests in. Now, I still haven't finished this last little bit, which is, raise Helheim, basically. Because we're not done here. We're going to come back out here in a little bit and continue doing what we're doing. So we're going to continue filling this bar, and we'll get, well, the XP, it doesn't matter, but the resources do, considering I just spent 1,000 resources. I guess we'll go with the neck piece. Now I have to use a disguise.
Disgusting. This plan better work, spirit.
We're literally wrapped up in seaweed. That was the plan. We're wrapped up in seaweed. Can you believe that? Yeah, you have to sneak around this thing, because if you get too close to him, he'll snip you out, and then you're in trouble. There we go.
My armor still reeks of seaweed.
Alright, so we now have to confront Helia and ask to be freed. It's not going to go our way. Let's just go ahead and call a spade a spade. Not going to go our way. And I guess we'll go ahead and kill this guy so we can get past. What are you doing, Eric? Are you playing Minecraft? Oh, Lord Jesus. Kinda sleepy. Well, I mean, you're allowed to be.
Remember our bargain, Banshee. Do not dare cross.
See, this was cut content. I really wish we had gotten to know more about the situation between Sylvanas
What have we here?
and Helia.
Remains mercenaries.
Oh, I don't decorate for Christmas until like
Of a new age.
2-3 days before.
If you ever
I'm just not a big fan of Christmas. I want to show you guys one of the things that I got for Joseph for Christmas. Unfortunately, he will watch the stream and see what it is, and I don't want him to see yet. But he's going to flip his wig.
Unworthy! You will kneel before addressing the great Helia.
I like her haircut. She's pretty badass. Now I have to return to Ashildr, informer of Helia's challenge.
Have fun with my pet outsider. I will enjoy watching him break you.
Ooh, I'm gonna get broken. Does that mean I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow? Just asking for a friend. Come on, get up there. Why is there no music? I know I turned my music on.
Feels weak. What has she done?
And as soon as I go to look, the music starts back up. How weird is that? So I have to collect a Helheim Waylight from Bloodbeard. Where's Bloodbeard? This way. Okay, let's go kill... Oh, wait. Yeah, let's go kill Bloodbeard. You might return to mists, but I'm gonna be like, you missed me. Gotcha. Man, this whole way up is nothing but a giant fight, and I'm not living. I'm not living for it. I don't like it. And you only have seconds really to like click on that thing and grab it, because otherwise it goes away. It despawns. Oh, we got our 200 resources, and I got another one of these. I'm having to like basically rebuild it because I didn't mean to do that. You bitch. Let's get you out of the mists. How about that? Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, I don't like this. We're going to prowl. And hopefully they can't see me. Okay, yeah, they can't see me. Thank you, Jesus. Alright, let's go attack this noob. Ah! Damn. He's harder to kill. I don't like this. That being said, I am kicking his ass. Even though he is harder to kill. I got it! Oh, and I need to plant my seed. I actually like saying that. I don't know why. I am not in combat. Thank you very much. Alright, now I just need to get the hell out of here. There's so many bad guys here. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not for it. I'm totally against it. And I'm unanimous in that. I am actually going to, not worried about that. I'm gonna kill this guy. Because I'm actually looking for more of those buffs. And I guess he's not going to drop one. Oh, well, it'll be all right. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue on the quest.
Oh, it's great, champion. But we will win the day.
That's a good ring, and that's a good cloak. Oh, wait, 1 agility, no agility, but stamina, crit, and haste. Decisions. We're going to go ahead and grab the ring. Because it would give me an extra 27 crit on my 103 ring. Okay. Find and release the fragment of will, the fragment of might, and the fragment of valor in Helheim. And release 8 drowning Valkyra in Helheim. Okay, first things first. Let's eat something and buff up. How about that? That might help the situation. Also, I just realized this camera is not centered very well. There we go. And I'll go ahead and drop it down just a teensy so you guys can see my lovely World of Warcraft shirt. Okay. Alright, so I've got to kill bad guys. Which I'm about to do. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, let's go release some more Valkyra. How about that? Oh, I stopped him. Ha-ha. Hoodoo on you do. Got me another soul fragment. And the reason why you want to keep grabbing those, even if you're capped off, is because they only last 5 minutes. So you never know if you're about to run out of time. And it's not like it runs 5 minutes and then it goes down to like, oh, I only have 9. If it runs out in 5 minutes, they all run out. Oh, I didn't see you. Hello there. Alright, so I'm going to have to go this way. I think I can actually prowl my way past these guys. How are you? Joseph's coming to visit us, you guys. Isn't that awesome? I love that. I love that so much. I love that for me. You know the whole saying that when people are like, we love that for you. Eric says, hi, Daddy Joseph. He said hello. he doesn't respond to that. When I call him Daddy, I'm doing it to be aggravating, and he knows. So he just does not respond. I mean, does not. Because usually I'm doing it to be funny. Usually, like when I say it to him, I'm always like, yes, Daddy. And so he doesn't find the humor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not as into it. You gotta call him brother husband.
Are we the sister wives now?
Yeah, we're sister wives now.
We're brother wives.
Brother husbands. Oh yeah, Connor's not here, so we don't have to do all that. That's right. I had forgotten. Sorry, I got excited. I got zealous.
So when he comes in, we're brother wives.
Yeah, when he comes in, we're brother wives. All right, next. Gotcha, Booch. Okay. Just saving these guys. I'll save you! Oh, you know what? I wanted to, like, hit him from afar, but I realized that hitting him from close is actually better. All right, first things first, we're going to kill this guy. Am I going the right way? Oh, you know what? I think I have to go through here. I do. Thank God those guys can't see me. Thank God those guys can't see me. This guy here, he was not prepared. He was not ready for ultimate combat. He really wasn't. Flawless victory.
Do not think you are close to winning, unworthy one.
Now look, I've been called a lot of things, but I have to say unworthy one, that's a really good insult. I think I'm going to start using that. I think I'm going to put up my nutcrackers this year. I didn't last year. I really, really hope you're talking about actual, like, the little soldier-looking nutcrackers. Oh, speaking of which, okay. One of my happiest memories was going on a school field trip in, I think, 5th grade. I went to see the actual nutcracker performed at the Greater Atlanta something. It was at some kind of, I don't know what it was at actually, but it was amazing. It changed my life. I feel like I saw Jesus's eyes. I wept, I sneezed, I cried, everything. It was amazing. It's one of the few, like, musicals. He's like, don't lie, you never went to school. That's right, I told that teaching lady I didn't need no learning. The only colors I know are red, white, and blue. America. Right?
You are clever, outsider, but your efforts will only prove futile.
Oh, I have to save one more Valkyra. Okay, let's save one more Valkyra. I'm trying to think the closest one. This one here is fine. So when you were in school, were you misgendered by a colonial woman? That happened to Katja, you dumbass, not me. I just got misgendered by a janitor. He had one eye, 4 strands of hair, and 2 teeth. And little flippers coming out of his neck. No. That was so random and oddly specific. Now we have to go defeat Gear.
Now, we take action.
Now we take action. Let's do it. Let's kill Big Daddy Gear. That just sounds naughtier than I meant for it to. Oh, shit! What is he doing to me? Oh, I gotta get out of that. Oh, hell yeah, is not gonna like that. She's gonna be like, oh no, you're not getting out of here anytime soon. This guy is a douche canoe, isn't he? Just stomping the ground, throwing a fit, a little hissy fit.
No! My darling pet! You will pay for this!
Where are you at, girl? Come here. Alright, confront Helya and leave Helheim. Alright, we're gonna go back into stealth mode. I'm gonna let them guys... Okay, where do I have to go? I have to go here. Okay, we're going this way. That's right. And there actually are a couple other rares here, but I'm actually... Well, wait, which one is that? Soul Thirster? I'm not worried about the other rares in here, honestly, because they don't really drop anything worth grabbing. Just saying. And it's just, wait, I've actually got her with me. Maybe, wait. Maybe I can, okay, hold on. There's one in particular. I'm trying to remember where it's at. They're in this little area over here. Oh, I think she just left my side. I think she said, nope, 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 you're on your own. Okay, yeah. We're on our own, so we're not going to worry about it. Because that particular rare is like a high level rare, like level 60 or 50, I'm not sure. In the meantime, we're going to go this way, and we're going to get out of Helheim. And we did it in less than an hour. We would have gotten it done in about probably 45 minutes if we hadn't played around in Dalaran and our order hall for a little bit. So that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, so now we're going to get treated to some more lore. We have defeated your champion. Now release us from Helheim.
It is done, Helya. We have fulfilled your bargain, and we will collect our payment.
Such insolence! None will leave Helheim while I rule!
Want to bet? We're leaving now.
What? This cannot be!
She's pissed.
Her hold is weakening. She cannot keep us here.
No one leaves Helheim! No one!
She has a crashed ship on her back.
It seems even you must honor your word.
No!
Oh, she ain't happy about that. She really ain't. She's pissed. Oh. And now we are in a graveyard. Oh, we're back at Valdisdal to talk to Javi, who, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to find out who he really is.
I've been expecting you.
Oh, wait. These are item level 137. They shouldn't be that high. This is what I was talking about when I said that levels were a little weird. Like, these are level 50. So we're going to grab these.
Is ancient.
Sliver of Hellfrost, Kursk Valdur Blood, Hellhound Core, Worthy Soul. Why don't we go with Worthy Soul? I feel like that's good. And then this one.
See you again.
Oh, and it upgraded. And now we're going to learn. Oh, I think this is going to be recipe number 6. I think now we'll be able to get Nomi.
Walk with purpose. The trials are on. But your foe.
Where's the fish? Oh, here's the fish. And trust me, I can't go any faster. I just want to see what was in my bag.
His head. You must cripple the body.
Oh, excuse me.
Barbers. Storm hides.
Oh yeah, we put the fish on there.
Very important to save.
Maybe this isn't when we find out who he really is.
At last.
See, you're
We have to go help Vadir. I forgot about that.
walk with purpose.
Okay, so let's put this. What are we replacing? Jotnar's gratitude. So let's put this here. Let me see what that did to my eye level. 74. It went from 50 to 74. Imagine if we replaced the other two with like 130 something. So I guess they're going to leave the levels as they are. I'm really hoping they are because I like them being that high. And what was this? Didn't I get a ring? Oh, I did get a ring. Yes, here we go. I'm going to replace the 103. Now my eye level is actually 103. And now this should be cooking recipe number 6, and we should be able to get Nomi. Yep, that's it. We'll be able to turn that in when we go back to Dalaran. We'll be able to get Nomi now. Nomi allows you to source recipes. Like you'll give him like cooking materials, and he'll make some food. Some of it'll be burnt, and then some of it will be you'll get like recipes. And then other times you'll get like little slips of paper. And once you get, I think, like 10 of them, you can turn them into a recipe. And then you'll also get these little tokens. And I believe once you get 5 of them, you can use them, and it will automatically, I think I'm doing, or maybe you get the tokens and you can use it to complete 5 research, cooking researching. What's it called? Tasks. Words are hard. Words are really hard. Okay, so I have to pick up a quest right here.
Hello. Safe travels.
Alright, so I have 2 quests here, a quest here, a quest here, and then a world quest here. Which we haven't made it this way. We're going here. But fast! Since we're doing a slightly smaller stream today, we're only going to do about an hour and a half, so we only have about a half hour left because I have to run back to my job. I don't want to get, like, stuck doing too much, so I guess we'll go ahead and go back to Dalaran. And then skaboodle around on maybe another tune real quick just to check some stuff. So what I'm going to do is some light housekeeping real quick. And turn in this quest so we can get started on Nomi. And if you guys played any of the Mists of Pandaria content, you'll recognize Nomi. He's all grown up now. It's so cute.
My friend, always use fresh ingredients.
Always use fresh ingredients.
Life is more pleasant.
Obtain 5 of Nomi's silver mackerel, then bring them to Nomi to research.
Good food.
And I don't have silver mackerel. Oh, it's in. Oh, they're in this bucket right here. Okay.
Anyone hungry?
All right, you can do up to 24 different work orders. That's what they're called. And it takes, I believe, stacks of 5, whatever. I could be wrong.
Don't forget to eat.
And this should take no more than 10 to 30 seconds, something like that. I could be wrong.
Variety.
How long does it take?
I still have a
There it is. There they are. When you come up, if it has any completed recipes, you'll see the food sitting on the table. And you just click on it. And it'll give you something. Now, it just gave me the recipe for dried mackerel strips.
Let's get cooking. Good food.
Now, you won't always get... Oh, yay. And grats to Robbie. Oops, not AMD. A-N-D. And as a no thank you. And what was this? Complete the quest. Oh, it's just, okay. Now that we have him as a work order guy, you click on him, and I can research recipes using wildfowl eggs. Excuse me, Nomi, I was looking fatty bear steaks, and lay blood. I think I have the most lay blood. Yeah, I have a bunch of lay blood. I have 410. So we're just going to go ahead and create all. And in 3 hours, I will have gotten possibly a recipe. Now, here's the thing. After you've already gotten a recipe, he'll sell the recipes that you've already gotten to you, which is stupid. I'm sorry. That's going to give me rank 2, so he'll sell you rank 2. He'll also sell the recipes that you already know, which is so stupid. I'm like, sell me the ones I don't have. You know what I'm saying? Alright, that's garbage. That's not. That's garbage. I need to actually look at that. That's... Yeah, that is actually garbage. And when you get this second rank, basically what it is you'll be able to make it with less materials. Or you'll make more when you cook it. Like, I think the first time you make dried mackerel strips, you make 5. And the second time, on the second star, you make, you prepare more in each batch. And then in the third one, you make much more. Which I don't have too much of anything. I'm just looking real quick. I need to buy some river onion and some royal olives because I can make this. What about the deep fried moss gill? I don't have enough moss gill perch. But this guy right here, Bradford Duncan, he'll sell you the supplies. So I'm going to go ahead and grab like a stack of 100 for each one. That's going to be a lot of gold, but... 100 stacks? No! I need... Oh, so 20 stacks is 100 total. There we go. So just 20 stacks. Stone dark snails. Now, personally, I feel like you should be able to fish up snails when you're fishing and then actually cook those into something like, what is it, escargot? Isn't that snails?
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to go into cooking, and I can make 50 Farinar fizzes. There we go. So we're going to cook that real quick, and that's going to level our cooking. We're finally getting started on leveling our cooking, ladies and gents. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Excuse me. How are you feeling over there?
I'm okay.
Wow, what's wrong?
Just looking at my mama's.
Oh, you giggled like you were up to something over there. You're not up to nothing?
No, just laughing about
I don't know if I trust you. I don't know if I trust you. You just...
It's just funny to mess.
The way you laugh, though, seemed devious.
No, it's just like, what?
Do you want to tell me about it later or now? Whoa, excuse me.
Okay. But now...
Can you tell me about it on stream?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Nobody really know what we're talking about. She's just saying that, do you know that Jen and Kate put that Christmas tree up in the living room over there? She said, I went over there with them the other day and it's up. I said,
why? They're going to have to move it.
no, it's already over there. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, at the new place.
Yeah, they already put
Oh,
it
well,
up.
there's nothing wrong with that then. Let them. I mean, it's not hurting nobody.
She said they'll be decorating the yard as soon as the pole's up. I'm so laughing out loud.
Probably so.
There'll be blow-ups everywhere.
Well, I mean... But you know what? Your mama wouldn't have it any other way. She loves her grandbabies. She really does. That's her whole life.
Things I hate about
Not in a mean way. I don't mean that in a mean way because I love my nieces and nephews, excuse me, and they're my whole life. Don't tell them I said that.
Things I hate about my job: getting out of bed, people, and working.
Yes. I don't hate all people, but I hate most people. God, it's awful. I thought I was your whole life. Eric, I have to sleep sometime, man. All right, so now I've got some extra food, and then the rest of this I can go throw in the guild bank, and now I'm contributing. Isn't that neat? Okay, also, I've got a little bit of, I can't really make anything. Ooh, it makes me sad. I can make jeweled lockpicks.
Oh Lord,
I don't know what I got. I got a gem chip. That's all I got was a gem chip? Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's Alright, let's throw this in the guild bank. We'll get rid of that. I'm so glad that I did that, actually. Alright, that's general crafts, general mats, rating crafts, rating mats. Is it general crafts? Where's the food at? I guess you could call, well, I don't know. I'm just going to put it in the, I'm going to put my food here in the members tab. And I'll let them decide what to do with it. No problem. And that should be plenty of stacks. I'll just sell the rest. I'll just sell the rest. It's fine.
Need help?
And that. That should do it. That should do it. Can you please? Thank you. I hate when they don't want to work right. Alright.
What are you looking for?
Not a damn thing. I'm just trying. They sell roses and flowers? That's so cute. I like it. Okay. And then, did I have something else? I thought I had something else. I think, you know what? I think the rest of it is, yeah. I think the rest of it is, dungeon quests, which I'm not going to be able to do until I hit 50. What I'm going to do is, when I get through with Stormheim, I'm going to turn my leveling back on so I can hit 50 while I'm doing High Mountain. And then once I hit level 50, I'll turn off leveling again, because if I don't, I'll just keep leveling to 60 or 70 or whatever the new level cap is going to be. And once I hit 50, I'll turn it back off, so that way I'll be able to, not only will I be able to do the dungeons, but I'll be able to comfortably go through the high-end content without getting burnt to death, basically. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to our order hall. Ooh, squeeze me. Ooh. I'm just going to go like this, I think. In my sweats.
Okay.
When I go, and I shouldn't be gone very long, because I've actually got everything written down, like the codes and how many, so I should be able to get through it pretty quickly. I just have to get a gun, sit down in a quiet corner. When I say gun, I mean a scan gun. It's like this little handheld device. I'm not talking about, you know, weapons or anything like that. So it shouldn't take me too long. Go get a gun and sit in a corner. Eric's like, wow. Ooh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Wait. I've got more quests here. I don't want to pursue a second artifact. What do you got? More quests. Oh, that's right. After I did the little invasion they had in the little garden area outside my order hall, I ended up getting like, okay, just out of curiosity, how far along is this? Oh, it's not very far along. It's got 10 and a half, almost 11 hours. Well, let me tell you guys what I've been doing lately. I don't know if you guys remember a lovely little game back in the 90s called Mortal Kombat. I grew up playing Mortal Kombat. Let me tell you. Mortal Kombat 1, I wasn't so great at, but if I had to pick a character, I usually picked Liu Kang. I never really played much of Mortal Kombat 1. I didn't like it. But the second game, the second game came out, and it was kind of like the beginning of a gay man's dream if he wanted to be masked. in that it added more female characters, more colorful characters, and my personal favorite, Reptile. To this day, Reptile is my favorite character. I don't like how they did him in the newer games. I don't like that at all. I understand the lore behind dehumanizing him, but one of the iconic things about Mortal Kombat are the ninjas, the palette swap ninjas. And Reptile was a palette swap ninja with a really interesting story. And then they basically retconned all that, made him ugly, messed up his armor. I don't like how they've done Reptile. I really don't. But that being said, he was my favorite character in Mortal Kombat 2. Then Mortal Kombat 3 came out. And Sindel was the shit. Sindel, talk about a bad bitch. If I didn't play Sindel, I played Shiva. That was it. Game over. Then Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 came out. And it was Sindel, Shiva, and Reptile again. Those are my favorites. Oh my gosh. And then after Ultimate and then Trilogy, I did play Trilogy as well, which is literally every single character. And I'd play a couple others. Basically, I like the palette swap male ninjas and the palette swap female ninjas. That was it. And then, of course, Sindel and Shiva. And then I didn't play any more Mortal Kombat games because they started turning into like 3D and picking up weapons and traversing through. Like, no, it just became too much. They overcomplicated it. They took a lot of the fun factor out to instead of dumbing it down, they smarted it up. Like you had to have like a degree in theoretical physics to play that game, and I didn't appreciate that. So anyway, a couple of years back, they started remaking them. They rebooted it with Mortal Kombat X, I think it was. And it told the story of the original tournament with like newer graphics and cooler fight scenes, that sort of thing. And cinematics, and it told a story. It told a really good story. Like the story, they retconned a little bit of stuff because the original creators, Boone and Tobias, I don't know their first name. Ed Boone and I think it's John Tobias or David Tobias. Anyway, they kind of went their separate ways, and NetherRealm Studios was encompassed by Warner Brothers. Let me go ahead and exit out of this while I talk to you guys about it. Actually, I want to check some auctions real quick and see if I have any. It's probably stuff that didn't sell. Anyway, so the new telling is just by one of the creators, and it's still very similar to the original story, but it's just so well done. And then they continue the storyline because, like, when you play the games, the original games on like PlayStation 1 or 2 or whatever, yeah, these all expired. I'm just seeing if anything sold. Oh, expired. Okay, just checking. They told a loose story. Well, the new Mortal Kombat games tell a much more cohesive story. It's kind of like with World of Warcraft, how like at the end of one expansion, it'll lead into the next one very heavily. So they're kind of doing that now. And I sat down yesterday and started watching the cinematic movie of Mortal Kombat, I guess you could call it. Basically, it's all the cinematics in chronological order from the first new game all the way to the latest new game. And it's, I believe, 12 hours long. I'm about 4 or 4.5 hours in. And you can tell when you're starting like the retelling of the first game or the second game or the third, because each time in between each remake of the games, the graphical leap forward is so pronounced. But they're still good. Even the first one are still good. But I have to say, the voice acting, it's so good. It's so good. I highly recommend it. I'm going to post in the Discord tonight, guys, the whole thing. Like, I'll post the link. You can watch it on YouTube. It's so good. And I'll tell you something else. I've said this before. Ouch. World of Warcraft's movie did okay. It did a lot better overseas. It did okay. But I'll tell you something that it would excel at. And it would make a shit ton of money. I don't know if it would be on cable or streaming service or what. But if they had a World of Warcraft TV show, like in the art style of the in-game cinematics, which are very similar to like Star Wars: The Clone Wars, if they told like some of the lore or something, or just picked some of the lore and told it in a, you know, like a 30 or 45 minute TV show on like Netflix or Hulu or Paramount or whatever, Amazon, I don't know. But if they told it in that with the voice actors that we have and know and love, I'm telling you, that would go so far. I'm telling you, like, Blizzard don't know the cash cow that could be. I'm just saying. I don't need to give them ideas for cash cows. I'm just saying it would be a really good way to hook new people into the universe, explain things that they haven't explained well enough in the game to the people who have already been playing and are established in the game, and then make money. Just make money. I know they don't really. I know people are tired of giving Blizzard their money, even though it's for a good product. But if they were really serious about raising money for the Red Cross, that would be a really good way to do it. I mean, there's so many different things that they could do with that. I'd love to see storylines that involved Varian Wren still. I mean, they could do that if they picked a different time. You know, if they picked a time before Kata or during Kata or after Kata, you know, or if they picked a time, I don't know. I'd love to see something involving. Actually, I tell you what, I would love to see is if they decided to do a series, telling the real story of like the first ones and the Titans and the progenitors and the facilities and the earth and the curse of the flesh and the old gods and the Naru and the thousand. You know what? Honestly, here's something we don't really know very much about. The 1,000 Years' War. It took place on a whole other planet. And we literally only know like a handful of sentences. Like what happened right before. And then once we got to Argus 1,000 years later. If they did a series based on the 1,000 Years' War with Turalian and Zira and Illyria and the rest of them. Oh God, can you imagine a 1,000 Years' War TV series? That would be amazing. Or if they really wanted to just clean slate it, put it on the other side of Azeroth. I told Joseph, we found out recently that there are 5, I believe there's 5 books that drop in the new Uldaman. And in it we find out that there's a quote in there that says, "This has all happened before." And then there's references to a failed experiment. I thought about this. I meant to blow you guys' mind with this earlier and forgot. What if this really has happened before, and that's why we have never seen the other side of Azeroth? And when people tried to go, they never returned. What if, just what if, the other side of Azeroth is the failed experiment? Because everything that we know with World of Warcraft lore is from the good guys, the Titans. We have found out recently that, yes, everything that we've read in terms of like Chronicle or the lore in the game is, I guess you could call it factual. It's not entirely accurate because it's told from the perspective of the Titans. Think about that. What if we find out that ultimately at the end of the day, we're really the bad guys? Because it wasn't until we came around as heroes that all this shit all of a sudden started happening. Seems like every other year or every 5 to 10 years, we have to put down some other kind of crazy shit. It's all happened on our watch. What if really this is the universe's way of trying to like say you're the problem? Think about that. Look at it from what was it that the we discovered, you know, that the pantheon in the Shadowlands is a mirror image of the living pantheon of Titans. And for the longest time we were told that the pantheons are the ones who the Titans, excuse me, are the ones who created and ordered the universe. Well, we just found out that's not true. The first ones are the ones that we know of. The first ones are the ones. We don't know who they are or how many there are or if they have genders or anything like what they are. But we find out that they're the ones that really ordered it. And Titan technology is based off first one. technology. And they don't let us know anything about the first ones. I don't know if that's through like a first one decree or because the Titans want all the credit. But in one of the books that we find in Uldaban, we find out that not only are the Titans telling everyone that the Black Empire was evil and they got rid of it, but the Black Empire wasn't as big as it was. And what if that's part of the other side of Azeroth? What if we've been kept in the dark and the Black Empire is still alive and well on the other side of Azeroth? There are other old gods. There might, in fact, even be a corrupted world soul. Think about that. What if, when they say this has happened before, what they're really referring to is the Azeroth that we know that's sleeping in the world of Azeroth is not the first world soul of Azeroth. I mean, that's a little far-fetched. I'm spitballing, but think about that. What if they defeated the Black Empire on our side of Azeroth and said, you know what, we're not even going to let them know about any of that stuff. We're just going to let them know that there's a world soul sleeping in this planet. It's the most powerful one. It's a being of light. It's not going to be corrupted. We're going to save it. We're going to be the good guys. We're not going to tell them anything about that. It's not a lie. It's an omission. Think about that. It's not a lie. It's just an omission. And a lie is what? An omission of truth. So think about that, you guys. We're going to get some good, hot, steamy lore in this expansion. But it's not going to be like world-altering, cosmic scale shit. It's going to be, you know, in our backyard stuff where we're going to be like, oh, so this really meant that. That's fine. Because Blizzard has already said that this particular expansion, Dragonflight, we're not going to leave the planet. We're not going to leave our backyards, basically. We're just going to have a fun little, you know, like roller coaster romp for a little bit. And then the next expansion, we might actually start exploring the Void Lords. We still don't know anything about them. All we know is stuff about like a little tiny bit about the Black Empire, just that it lasted for so long. It was built by these old gods and it was evil and we destroyed it, right? So I'm just wondering if, like, in the next expansion, after Dragonflight, if we're going to see Xal'atath. Because what happened in Battle for Azeroth, Xal'atath got out of the Black Blade of the Empire. I'm sorry, out of the Blade of the Black Empire. And got a physical form and hot-footed it. She took a Void Gate to her mommy and daddy's. You know, she went to go see, like, her people. And she did say that that was not going to be the last time we heard from her, and that when she returned, not if, but when she returned, it probably wouldn't go our way. Something like that. So I'm telling you, it's coming. We are definitely going to be seeing more of her and her people. I can't wait to see the Void Lords. We know what the Naru look like, and we also know that Naru can be subverted to the Void. They can become these dark gods. But as we also know, for Blizzard has embraced the whole ideal of mass and energy conversion. Like, nothing is... You can neither create nor destroy anything. You can only transfer its energy to something else. And we discovered when Velen, AU Velen, sacrificed himself, he did so to convert a dark Naru back into a light Naru. So let's look into that a little bit. I'm just saying, I'm spitballing, I'm blowing your minds, that sort of thing. Just think about that when we start going into Dragonflight. Let's talk about, once Dragonflight has been out for a little bit, we start reading through it. Let's talk about some of the lore and some of the implications of it in future patch content or expansion content. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had a blast, even though it was a short one today. Don't forget to check out my socials. I have them linked below. I have my YouTube, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Discord, the Boomer Gaming Discord, and I also have the Robots Radio Network linked below as well as a suggestion box. So if you guys have any questions or comments or ideas for builds, or just want to give me a really cool banana bread recipe, that's hard to say, or if you have thoughts for like ideas for other games you'd like to see me play, drop them in the comment box below. Also, if you're not comfortable having your stuff read online by the whole world, and then like getting attacked or flamed, whatever, and you want to DM me, that's fine as well. Just keep it clean and respectful. Check out my YouTube channel. I uploaded a video first thing this morning before I went to work, and I uploaded another one just a little bit before I started streaming. Oh, I meant to tell you something I saw in my email. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to hit, because I do have to go get socks and shoes and a hat on and go to work. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, tomorrow when we stream, it will also be another kind of short one, like another hour and a half, because I'll be going to bed early because midnight's on Wednesday. The timing sucks a little bit for my stream, but at the same time, I get so much more done at my day job. I really like going in at midnight. I like getting done at like 9 a.m. And then here's the thing, like once I get off at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, I have all day Wednesday and then all day Thursday. It feels like I have 2 days off. I love that. I love that so much. So also, we only have a handful of days. We have 2 days left until Thanksgiving, so gobble gobble. And then we only have like literally 1 week until Dragonflight. Can you guys believe it's already been 2 years since Shadowlands launched? That's so nuts. That's so nuts. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we won't have internet issues, but tomorrow we won't stream with my VPN active. So you guys, be safe, be kind, and happy hunting.